gosh.
Welcome back to Shadowrun. When we left off, Dice came back to his body after astrally projecting to the target zone and realized that there's more than 10 guys there guarding their target. So the van pulled over, and that's where we're going to pick everything up today.
Guys, I just want to be clear. You said 40 signatures?
Yeah, 40, like the big 40.
At least 2 you recognize astrally, I believe, or had a magical presence.
Yeah, there's 2 mages.
40, like my mom's 40th birthday that she had again this year. Which I feel like you were there.
My mother's been 20 for 50 years.
It's weird. I keep getting older, but she doesn't.
I know.
She hit on me.
Modern medicine, sir.
Sorry about that. She does that to all the men. Some of the women too, but we won't go into that.
So what's the plan?
Well, I'm not going to invite him to the birthday parties anymore because it's bad. But
Duska's just sitting in the corner watching them talk. He just sighs and has a little face pump.
Oh, you were
the rescuing the
the current job of rescuing.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
think we're boned. We should just go home.
If we are to accomplish this job, we need more information. Clearly, our intel is faulty.
That is a very interesting question.
Does anyone have any mortars?
I might have a guy.
We could mortar the crap out of that area. Just avoid the cabin.
Wait.
Well, don't forget, I believe discretion was one of the requests.
Was discretion a part of the job?
Discretion is a bonus.
Discretion was a bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bonus, so it's not a
Not
requirement.
saying we can't have a mortar for backup.
Dice, can you make someone invisible?
It's only discretion if
Like
people
with magic?
are alive to
I don't know.
complain afterwards.
No.
Darn it.
That's a cool spell, though. I've seen it done once.
Hey,
Ninja boy, can you make poison?
I can make poison. Do you have any illusionary tricks?
I can do illusion.
How far can they go?
If I've seen something, I can make it happen.
How far? Like 100 feet? Or
10 to 20 meter. It's not a large area.
alright.
We need a shovel.
Can you create a bush? Like the vision of a bush.
If I've seen a bush, I can see a bush. What kind of bush do you want?
If I can see a bush, you will see a bush.
You don't
I've
want to
seen
see
bushes
a bush.
before.
Not that kind of bush.
Okay.
Leave your mother out of this.
I'm just saying.
Beat me to it.
Because if we could create a bush, make him look like a bush and slowly move closer and closer.
If you wish for chemical warfare, there are abundant resources we can easily research to cause nausea, disorientation, hallucination, or other disorienting effects.
But how would we administer this?
How about this?
Are you familiar with chemicals?
We get a shovel. We dig a really deep hole. We put a landmine at the bottom of the hole. We put a fake bush over the hole. We then put a fake image to draw soldiers to said hole where they fall through fake bush, land on landmine, boom, dead. Problem solved. We clear out what's left.
We have 38 more people to go through.
The problem, how are we going to get them that far away?
Also, there might be a problem with the illusion.
Nude beach.
I think you have to be in
Hologram
my
of a
sphere
nude
of
beach.
influence to
I
even
think they
perceive
would,
it.
I mean,
guess
the
that
women
it's
soldiers would stay behind. Maybe.
I think they would be
How
able
about
to
we
tell.
dig a hole underneath the cabin and get him out?
I like this idea. It involves a shovel.
You might take a very...
I have a shovel in my van. I generally use it for burying dead animals, but
Dusk proceeds to consider in the corner with the face plant, just sighing.
Can we...
what if we pose as prostitutes?
Leave your mother out of this.
I'm just saying, she's got a really good reputation ahead of her. People will know.
Can we hire
we're
a
from
plane?
A plausible company.
A plane?
plane?
That's
I have a
probably
roto
gonna-
drone that could fly us.
Oh, that would work too.
The rotor drone couldn't hold one of your guys' weight.
No. Not hold one of our weights.
What about 2 of them?
Could it hold the weight of a parachute?
Swing!
It could hold the weight of a parachute, yes.
We need to find a way to deploy a parachute nearby to make it look like someone is there.
Again, that could draw a couple away, but far from all of them. Or far from a worthwhile number. At
We
most,
start
they
a
might
fire. We burn the woods down. They flee. With their prisoner in tow, they leave their perimeter of safety into the direction of our trap.
Or
Where we have dug
they
the
go
steep
in-
hole with a landmine.
We don't have time for the deep hole, but the fire has merit.
We could give them the confusion. However, it also means that they're all possibly together.
But as you said, they are confused. And they're concerned about the fire burning at their butt.
No, the fire. Okay, first off we need to know how densely wooded the area is, how close the compound is to the trees. Obviously, it would be in some sort of clearing generally.
Dice was able to see all this. It's fairly densely wooded, but there's a good 20 meters. Big difference. 20 meters between the cabin and any woods.
So it is kind of in a clearing.
So the fire would have to be so big it would likely wipe out the nearby town before they would run.
Yep.
So that's
So we can do that.
put it this way: the authorities would get there before they left.
Yeah, it won't work.
It's not a bad plan.
What if we
but
dumped gasoline in the air around the area? Fly a roto drone over top with a bucket. Dump the bucket of gas all over.
make them think it's raining very
Make
selectively.
it raining gasoline.
But you won't be able to drop enough.
Yeah,
Okay, what if we get a fuel tanking plane to fly over and dump?
that would cost more than the mission.
That brings up an interesting point. How do they sustain themselves out in the wilderness?
No, they've been getting.
Yeah.
Convoy that comes out.
Shipment.
Yes, but what
Which
do they
I
use as
recommend we
energy? Do they have a
hijack.
generator? Do they use gas?
Ooh, propane tank next to the cabin.
That is an interesting question.
Since it's the Pacific Northwest, they can't really use solar very much.
Mm-hmm.
So they do have a generator.
Yeah.
But that's about all you know.
There's an interesting one. Could we sabotage the generator?
But we have to get close enough to the generator.
Who said we?
Ninja.
That's
We have drones and we have him.
And
Because that's
And
likely.
ghost guy over here.
It's probably near their one of the buildings though, which is probably gonna be guarded.
Oh.
Which is what the whole problem is. There's 40 people.
But again, getting in and sabotaging something is much easier than getting someone else out.
True.
What would that get us though? Sabotaging there.
Does anyone have a sniper rifle?
Generator.
No,
I have a bow.
I have a guy.
I have a pistol.
I have Mr. Turtle.
Well, here's a theory. Well, not
Who is
not
Mr. Turtle?
Here's
Is he a
another
friendly man or
random
assassin?
idea out of the
You
back
don't
of
want
my
to
butt.
know. It's not very pleasant.
Wait,
I pull up my phone.
we can
and
buy a
check.
sniper rifle.
That is
Armored
not
van.
the Mr. Turtle I know. He can snap a man's neck and snipe in a single minute.
Drive armored van full
just a
of
turtle.
robots into building head on.
I like that we're having this conversation
Well-
while they're trying to play. a
While
game.
everyone else surrounds cabin area. My van draws attention of enemies shooting upon the van. My droids come out and do what they can, and we, collide, converge on the area.
There's a lot of enemies though. There's gonna be a lot of robot casualties.
We fill my van with explosives.
How
How much
expensive
does
is your
your
van?
van cost?
I don't know.
It's probably not worth
A
it
lot.
Yeah, probably.
It's an armored.
because
Vehicle worth 53,000.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
worth it.
that's a lot.
Even if we all that would pretty much
That is.
We
What if
all
we
have to pay you.
intercept their convoy and fill their vehicles with explosives and send them in? to
there's a chance
explode?
of killing the person we're trying to rescue.
A chance. A chance.
We would also have to buy explosives, which also get expensive and would make it pointless.
I mean, we could make up the vehicle bomb just with their gas tanks.
Now, we don't know anything about these cabins, like who's staffed there aside from they're associated with these people. Right? Like, is it military people? Is it wage slaves? Okay, yeah. We don't know.
Nope. Don't know.
What are
Actually,
the
didn't I do some investigating as to who is heading it?
I vaguely remember.
Yeah, I think it ended up being
Basic wage slave. He had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Just that is his life. Is this job? That was it.
Okay. We should find out if they have external people staffed, like for maintenance or custodial work.
There's another question. Do all of the guards live on site, or do they commute in from somewhere? That's a big thing.
Because there's only like what 3 buildings.
How many days do we have to complete this mission?
As soon as possible.
So we could could potentially, just because I'm gonna word bomb the other one,
Theoretically.
could potentially stake the place out for a night and watch
You could.
We could.
Yeah.
That's probably
and see if any of the troops leave for a shift swap or if
Keep us less busy during the night.
considering you're the only person who. You are one of the only people who can most likely get anywhere close enough to see anything of value without getting caught. Are you up to that?
Yes,
I mean,
my
we gotta
secondary plan
both.
was whether digitally or physically we sabotage the generator and force them to get a maintenance staff in there.
That is. I'd like more information first.
Sure.
But that's a very.
Yeah.
The more information we have.
That was
about
my starting proposal. We need more info.
Yep.
So your dusk is going to go into the woods and keep an eye on the place for the night.
Sure, one of us
Does
go with
anyone
them
have
just in case.
binoculars or scoping technology, perhaps? I can buy binoculars, I imagine.
I mean, I have cyber eyes, so I
think
wouldn't
I-
need that.
I like go into town, buy binoculars. I like the bird watch.
I think I have image enhancement for my glasses.
So you could just hand him your glasses.
Yeah, potentially.
my cyber eyes could just see in the dark, right?
Yeah, I think we bought that. I think you bought the night vision.
I think
So I have goggles with flare compensation, image link, smart link, and thermal vision. Oh, so I do not have image enhancement, so that won't help.
You can go in and buy some binoculars.
Great.
They're
Probably cheap.
And I didn't, yeah.
pretty cheap.
It's mundane tech.
Yep.
I have low light, thermal, flare compensation, and vision magnification.
I do not have vision magnification, but mine are just goggles, so they don't fall off my head.
I was gonna have the Deus Ex sliding ones, but
Yeah, their
You just-
binoculars are only 50 new yen. So,
Yeah. Done.
Okay, done.
I want one.
all right. So you guys take the van back into town.
And just as anyone asks, I just go like, I like bird watching. And they don't ask because I look like a badass. So they're just like, okay. Have a nice day.
the other question is: should somebody else keep an eye on the road itself? Because you can watch the compound. Should we have anybody keeping a general eye on the
I'll throw
road
my
just for traffic?
camouflage poncho on and go sit in a ditch.
Can you leave your wasp drones and do that?
Yeah.
How far can they go?
How long can they
Yeah.
go?
And that.
They can run for probably 12 hours constant.
So you could do
Flying.
like 2
So,
and
I
rotating
can have
shift.
rotating. Yeah, I'll just have put them
And then we can
rotating.
literally just fast forward through the feed to keep track to see if
Exactly.
anybody has come or gone.
I'll set them up. Or actually, I can
I mean,
just
a
send a
couple
wasp drone. I
wasps
don't even need
sitting in a tree.
Yeah, I'll put the wasps.
The bear shit in the woods.
Different good places and
They might even last longer if they're not flying; they're just watching.
Yep.
Do you want astro cover as well?
wasp drones,
That'd be pilot aircraft.
You want to stake out with me? and do astro
aircraft.
stuff? Okay.
And there should be one called Clear Sight.
I can be
Clear
anywhere when I do
sight.
that.
That's
so.
their
Okay, fair enough.
vision
I mean,
program.
we can do like Hunger Games
Alright.
where we put you up in a tree and just tie your legs down and you just perceive.
That works too.
All right, drones are activated. I've set them in whatever good places would be to
Yep,
watch.
you set them in a couple spots along the road.
Yep, out of sight where people won't see them.
I mean, they're
can
really
see.
small, so
Yeah, I mean, it's not something people are going to be looking for.
Well, it's wasps in a forest.
yes.
Yeah.
Inconspicuous.
I guess I'll just keep a general search open for any traffic going on.
Just sit here
Please
watching my
make your
pet.
matrix perception.
All right.
Go watch them. Go watch them. Go watch
I
them.
kind of figured your wasp drones, your regular command consoles, like the briefcase in like Modern Warfare 2 that controls the drone.
Oh yeah,
That's your regular command console. Something more like a briefcase size.
yeah. I figured I have like a little like smart pad on my thing to kind of.
Well, I mean, you have your comlink too, but
just to kind of. So I'm not just sitting on my
all right.
All right.
suitcase.
Dusk, I'm going to need a
Quick command.
perception check from you.
Very good.
And Dice, you are going to do sense it.
Sensing, yeah.
So,
Hello.
Ooh, I got no.
I'm looking at 4 hits on the general search.
I got
6.
okay.
nothing.
And
I'm doing the Assassin's Creed Eagle Vision thing.
Captain Diesel, your drones got a 4 hits out of the 6 dice they rolled to spot. So they did spot a vehicle driving out there. It was just a 4-door sedan. Dice doesn't really notice anything as he astrally nothing new anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Pretty much.
40. 1, 2, 39. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Are you naming all these signatures?
This is Jimmy.
Bill,
this is
Bob,
Steve.
Fred with 2 Ds.
Fred's going to the bathroom once more.
It's the
Falcon.
3rd time in the last 30 minutes.
He probably should go see his doctor.
Fred have a drinking problem.
Fred. Or Falcon, sorry.
Yes.
Falcon does notice, he actually notices someone who is, he suspects to be the Decker that's actually out there that you're trying to get. But you couldn't really pin them down.
Mm-hmm.
There were just a couple. You know their handle now, though, online. There was just a couple messages on a message board that you're like, hey, that kind of sounds like who we're going after. Dusk. You spot the generator. It's big monstrosity that takes up kind of the size of a truck in space. So it's a big old thing. Runs consistently through the night. I need a stealth check from you, though.
Okay. Sneaking, hush, hush, hush.
That's what he does. He sneaks.
Okay. Oh, no, that's good. I have 3 hits.
Okay, and the perception roll against you got 2. So you managed to hear a group of guards coming in and hide yourself before they do. You notice that there are pairs of guards rotating through the woods. There's about 5 people in the compound itself. And then about midnight, or actually about 2 in the morning, I should say,
Rotation.
15 people come out of the woods, basically, slowly. 16 people come out of the woods. There's 4 in the compound, and they do a guard rotation. There are 20 people inside the building come out, and the 20 people that were on duty go back in the building.
Which specific building is?
There is... It's the one next to the generator.
Okay.
And it's a big, kind of long house.
That is... Okay.
So it's basically their barracks.
Yep.
Okay.
But there's a second, kind of smaller building that's kind of like a small cabin, sized.
Sure.
That the 4 guards that were there, 2 of them were walking around the compound, and 2 of them were standing outside that building.
So they're clearly securing that building
Yep.
with a small crew.
A
and
small
keeping it
building.
subtle.
Yep.
Okay. Base of operations is the one with the big gas generator.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any wildlife around the forest? Like, do you just see a wandering bear or maybe a wolf chewing on something?
Except for some deer, no.
Okay.
So, that's what you see.
Okay.
Alright, and the group meets together the next day.
I relay all the information about guard rotation. There are 4 people on a smaller cabin that never go anywhere. And the main base of their operations is powered by a large generator and has a large guard rotation both in the forest and around the facility. Rotation generally starts around 2 a.m.
One of them's a constant peer.
And I got footage
cannot
of a
guarantee
sedan
that, but
driving in.
I trust his intelligence.
Did you see anything leaving?
Nope.
Just
the sedan
people going out
driving
to the
in.
forest, not outside the compound.
Is there any? Is there a building on the premises big enough to be a barracks?
Yes. It has a very large generator. Size of a truck.
Can I get the Matrix action sheet?
Alright, so.
I can try a trace user to see if I can locate exactly where the deck or the compound is. Because, I don't know, something just feels weird. Because, again, our information is extremely different from what we were expecting, and from what is happening. And also, we haven't been asked to rescue this guy. We've been asked to retrieve him, if I'm not mistaken.
Welcome to the corporations.
So the question is, are we trying to kidnap this guy or rescue him? Because that's a big question, because if he wants to help us, if he wants to work with us, this could get a lot easier, because then we have somebody on, then he's on the inside.
Absolutely.
He's doing work for them. That's why he's there, and they're all guarding him. But
So have a chat with him.
well, let's see how I can roll.
Oh,
I'm looking at 6 hits.
Nice.
Okay. So you find the user name of Skydive.
Mm-hmm.
They're out in the woods. They ping basically where you think they would. And as you're searching for them, you get an alert. Skydive is online. Currently on the Shiawase net.
I'm just waiting to fail one of these rolls and cry again, but I will basically just ping him and say hi.
Alright, you take a -2 penalty because they're on different nets.
Mm-hmm.
So, you get a message back shortly. Hi there. Do I know you?
we don't want to like.
No, that's the problem. Because I don't know if I'm talking to the guy we're looking for or the guy guarding him.
The guy. What do we know about the guy we're looking for?
Not much. Besides, he's here, we need to get him out.
We don't even know if he's actually a hostage.
Right.
That's what I was saying earlier. We don't know if we're trying to kidnap him or rescue
So
him.
we do not want to tip them off. By,
No.
Are Dice and I
Hello?
You can always
How's work?
Boring.
I can
As
under-
always.
I can understand that. Never appreciated.
I wouldn't say that, but, it'd be nice if I could actually, go to these places that they have me doing security for.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I know it's always nice to be on the net all the time, but sometimes you really just gotta stretch your legs, don't you?
Yeah, I got plenty of space to stretch my legs, but they don't let me get very far.
I believe it. Sounds like not a bad gig, but an annoying one.
I've definitely had worse. They pay for a hard line. I don't even have to deal with noise, even though I'm out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh man, you have it nice there.
Sorry, quick pause. It's just between
Yeah.
those
Yep,
two.
they're
We
just-
can't hear on comms or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
And they're not
Got it.
talking. They're just saying messages.
They're basically IM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You notice that the text has a lot of emojis in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I heard through the grapevine that you got a lot of skill. Is
You
it
know it. That's why they keep paying for all this stuff.
true?
Winky face.
Saying emojis
If
is
there's a
just
poop
weird.
emoji, we're fucked.
Because I also just had another thing. it's likely he's being monitored. I mean, hold on. Assuming he's not willingly doing everything, it's like
assuming that we're talking to him and not some random decker at their base.
It's. I mean,
Security spiders are a thing.
Very much.
What are security spiders?
Security spider is a rigger who specializes in defense. Like, they will literally rig into the host.
Oh.
And control the host and all the drones and all the IC.
Dang.
Yep.
Us riggers be awesome.
I mean, it's basically a combination between a decker and a rigger.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Sorry.
You
I just had a brain fart. I was like, have you ever wanted to see any of those places, or?
I mean, Shiawase pays for all of my VR stuff, and they paid for a pretty nice VR rig too. So rigging in is almost like being there.
Almost.
Especially places like Neo Tokyo or Dante's Inferno.
I know, but even those what are they called? The super simulations?
BTLs?
Yeah, even the BTLs aren't quite as good as the real thing sometimes.
I wouldn't know.
What? Okay.
We don't know this conversation.
So do I know you?
No, actually, I'm just
Fan.
I'm new to the decking world, and I heard through the grapevine that you were quite impressive, so I just wanted to look you up.
Oh. Well, I don't really have any time for fanboys, so see ya.
Yep.
User is disconnected.
Yep. Oh gosh. So I'm going to basically show them the chat
log.
Yeah, the chat log.
I think he might have been flirting with you.
I'm familiar with this smiley face, but what is this one?
Don't ask.
This devil
I'm
smiley
asking.
face with a wink.
Dice, what is this one?
It's not Mr. Turtle, you wouldn't know. I just imagine
You can only rotate him so many times.
I just imagine Dice has his own turtle emojis.
Yeah, like they're all turtles.
Yeah, like he has the spirit turtle, the demon turtle, the ghost turtle, the archer turtle.
Is it a poop turtle? No.
No, it's the toilet
I only
turtle.
have one emoji and it's a shark.
I was just expecting like an exploding head or something. A little more soft.
Shark, LOL.
Yeah.
What?
Shark, 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 shark.
Turtle, smiley turtle, question turtle?
Shark. K.
This man is turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
Turtle.
So,
You're welcome, Internet.
So I don't know. I don't think we could It sounds like he's pretty happy with his gig. However, it's also very likely that I wasn't even speaking to the target, or that his conversations are being monitored, so he couldn't say anything anyway.
Yeah.
So, as interesting as that conversation was, I can't really gather much from it.
Yep. Not enough intel. Can we look up the username and see who it is? Like,
Data search.
like to see who the actual person behind the name is.
We do know who we're supposed to be getting out. We had to get at least a physical description, so otherwise we wouldn't know who to pull out.
not really.
Oh gosh.
They said you'd know.
Well, that's
Can we go and look and find if there's anything else that doesn't look human there?
I mean, you can look again, but I can do another search.
Did we get sniper rifles when we went in town?
I mean, you can.
Do we want to?
I think we should just get sniper rifles, just set up and just start popping them off.
So you go to Lance's weapon imports.
Lance.
Yep. This is my guy.
He's got a little bit of a limp.
Yep, this is my guy.
I'm confused.
Lance Talon.
Hey,
Monster
Grimoire.
Yeah, that one.
That Lance.
Wait.
Beastie.
Oh yeah. I
Yep.
remember.
So he has a couple sniper rifles available for you. There is a he's got a Remington 950, which is bolt action sniper rifle.
Don't think
Beautiful.
I
Kind of a
carried
sporting
them
rifle.
in my coat.
Just beautiful.
There's a Ruger 100. Basically, the Remington is bolt action. The Ruger is semi-auto. The Remington's going to cost you 2,500 yen, but it comes in a larger caliber, so it's going to do more damage. And being a bolt action, it's inherently more accurate.
And less likely to jam as a semi-auto.
But again, you can only fire
One shot.
one shot per turn.
Yep.
Um,
Is it a clip fed?
yeah.
Okay.
Internal magazine of 5.
Excellent.
It's supposed to God.
The Ruger is going to cost you 1,500. Not as accurate, doesn't do as much damage, but it holds 8 in a magazine, and it's semi-automatic instead of single shot.
Remington.
You want the Remington?
Always the Remington.
Respectable.
Do you have 2,500 to spend?
I do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna nod to Lance and be like, "Yep, I'll get you business."
Oh, he's got a nice cowboy hat on. He just ships it to you.
I took mine back to him.
I'll also replace a couple of the exploding rounds I spent the other day.
What is your long arms pool?
That is a good question.
0.
7.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Long arms. 7.
yep.
3, 4.
Yeah, I only have a 4. I think.
Yeah. My long arms and my pistols both are 7s.
All right. Anyway,
I have a
we're going to continue on as...
I do have one idea. Is there? You said there were 10 guards primarily guarding the building, right?
The main
building.
big building.
There's 4 in the in the clearing,
Or rocket launcher.
and there's 16 out in the woods.
16 out in the woods, but only 4 in the clearing.
Yep.
Snipe.
Okay.
Plus,
Blow 'em up.
the barracks is right there.
The barracks is right there,
Not very
but
intense.
that means if we could get past the 16 in the woods, we would only have to deal with the 4.
Arms, too.
Unless the other guys wake up.
But if they can't leave the building, if we could find some way to lock the barracks, barricade the door.
But how many doors are there, and could they break it through some other way?
We don't have. The big question is just slowing them down.
How much did you say that
Should we have one group
2,500.
2,500.
rescuing, dealing with the 4, and then someone else doing a distraction in the woods? Or...
Because likely speaking, we're going to run into at least one group in the woods, just for the perimeter.
Yeah.
If we can remove at least one of them, we could literally throw alcohol all over the other one and make it look like he was drunk off his ass and he wasn't keeping track of his partner. And then we sneak in. Please.
How much can your drones carry, in terms of fluid? Can they inject poison or any fluid
My
substance?
wasp drones?
Like a wasp?
No.
Okay.
My wasp drones have no potential for carrying anything, unfortunately.
Okay.
I mean, they could be a grenade, but it'd destroy the drone, and it'd definitely be... It definitely wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah. We're in town. We're in hunting country.
What's your heavy weapons ability?
Actually,
Does anyone have a good heavy weapons?
I have 4.
actually. So
5?
5.
Mine's
2.
2.
What about a bazooka?
Okay, we are going
We
for
have a-
subtle here.
I'm going sniper rifle. I start taking them out. You take out the generator. With the bazooka.
I got another idea for impairment, though. We're in hunting territory. Is there tranquilizer?
We're
Yeah,
at
you can buy
Like to
tranquilizer.
tranquilize a freaking bear?
Yeah, but tranquilizer takes a
No,
little
but
bit.
if you apply it to the prick of a wasp and it stings somebody, guess what happens?
It'll take a while though for it to take effect.
Exactly.
But
So we time it out.
if we only need to potentially
You
remove
can buy
a couple
taser
people-
dart ammo.
For
Let's see here.
He's talking about,
Injection
like,
dart ammo
Mhm.
to knock him out
like an actual dart.
is going to be 75 new yen for 10 rounds. So 2 reloads of that rifle. You can buy stick and shock ammo.
Wait, that an arrow?
No, it's ammo.
You could
I mean, you can
attach
buy
it to
stick
an
and
arrow.
shock ammo. Arrows.
Stick
But
and shock.
it sticks and shocks him. It's like it turns a rifle into a taser. Those are going to cost you 80 new yen for 10 rounds.
Because if we can just get through the perimeter and deal with the guys outside quietly, we could hypothetically get in, get the guy, and get out without having to fight the entire area. Because there's plenty of ways to get past one group of guards, because they're in twos. You take out one, knock out the other, make it look like he was drunk, whatever. Heck, we could rip the place up and make it look like a bear came through. There's plenty of ways to make it look like 2 people had an accident in some way. The entire compound is another story, but if we can get through the perimeter, we only have to deal with the 4 people guarding the place. And if we can incapacitate them
buy
somehow...
a sniper rifle.
What are
So-
the buildings made out
and
of?
he's spirit. Could he potentially brick?
Sorry, go ahead.
Can he still speak while he's in spirit mode to us over comm?
No.
Okay. Could he, if he was? Okay. If I set up the snipe, he tells me where the ones that are, because there were magical ones, right?
Yeah.
Tells me where the magical ones are. I can take them out with a sniper, and then he could potentially.
Well, if we take magic out of the game, we have a very big advantage with him.
True.
Because he can manifest spirits and not back
Yeah.
and forth to our plane of existence, and no one will see them.
Which is why I was
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
get
yeah,
at. Because if we take out the magic users, he's a trump card.
Mhm.
He becomes trump card.
The thing is, we just have to take out those four as fast
And
as
then
possible.
we get a shovel and we dig a hole.
We don't have time to dig your
Set a
hole.
fire.
Here's my thought. We apply corpse tranquilizer, or bear tranquilizer, onto your wasps, and we just get them close enough to prick them.
Do they have
And when they
pricks on
start
them?
I don't.
sharpen an
I
edge
assume
on
with some engineering, I could probably whip something up.
Lance has the tools for you to
It's
do.
just a matter of
He has the tools.
how many I can prick
Lance is a
before
right.
So does he.
before they catch on and destroy one of my wasps, and then they're all
Well,
alert to us
again, if
anyway.
it's a timed affection, you're gonna hit a 2, like 1 or 2, instantly prick, leave. Ow! Something touched me. And
Yeah.
nothing happens. Then the other 2 are what the pounds.
No, are we talking
Yeah.
tranquilizer or poison?
if we did
tranquilizer.
tranquilizer,
Because if we poison, they don't get back up. Tranquilizer will wear off after a while. They start getting back
eventually, but you're
Except
at,
poison also suggests there was an outside influence that affected them. You pricked them and they were knocked out. It's, did they have anaphylactic shock? We don't know. The other 2 are like, I don't know, guys. It doesn't happen.
up. Just kind of fell over.
Yeah. I mean, unless there's super killer wasps out in the world, I don't think there are.
Well, there are bug spirits. But
Well, yeah,
clearly
bug
you've
spirits.
never been to Singapore.
Well, the thing's in for.
So, what do you
Now
guys
I
think?
remember Singapore very differently.
That, I mean, you do a delayed reaction, you just wait for it to start to kick in, and then we lower the
'Cause
numbers without any
You could
awareness.
even use the sniper on a third one.
Yeah.
And then potentially
one
you
just- no.
only have to deal with one on the spot.
Mhm.
We can hopefully get in and out at least before the perimeter collapses.
Right.
If we can avoid the alarm being raised, we don't have to deal with them at all.
Nope.
Well, you can give it a try.
The
Backup
question
plan?
is, can I successfully delay the alarm
plan?
from being activated?
Rocket launchers.
We don't have rocket launchers.
But we can buy them. We're at the store right now. and he has
Well,
5 explosive.
Lance will tell you right up.
Minus
Yeah,
3.
it's going to take me about a week to get any sort of rocket launchers in.
Darn.
Those aren't something that I carry in the shop. They tend to frown on people having those, you know.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
And I really don't want to run cross of Knight Errant, thank you very much.
My brain hurts.
So, you're going to try and slip past some guards.
Yep.
And then some rotodrones or some
We're gonna.
fly spies. We're going to sting 2 of the guys in the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
Device versus device.
And then somehow you were going to knock out 2 of the other 2 guys in the courtyard.
Hopefully with a ninja or a sniper. Oh, while we're here, we're gonna need the tranquilizer rounds. That needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
75 million.
Heck, I will cough up for those.
Okay, cool. Works for me. I just prefer lethal, so
I just like
I prefer the lethal injection of
It was only for snipers.
brass.
Oh, for the
I
darts?
prefer doing it a little closer.
Well, don't forget, we get more money if they don't figure out what's going on.
Also sneak in and storm and just
Well, cavalry rifle.
taser them or dart. You know, whatever.
I would say the 75 was simply for the specialized injection dart rounds. It does not include the knockout poison.
Yes. That we're going to have to figure out what to do with that.
Are the taser ones only for the sniper rifle?
Yeah, everything is specialized for its type. So he bought injection rounds for a sniper rifle.
I'm thinking, can we get
What do you think? Taser gun?
taser? Well, the taser bullets for like our regular guns. Can we get those?
No, you can get those.
Actually, I'm thinking
There you go.
that way we don't have to kill anyone
yeah.
necessarily. If we come across someone when we're approaching, we can still just taser people.
I mean, we're better off knocking them out
Can you
potentially.
throw
Well, yeah,
it?
like
Can you throw
with the
it?
taser.
Sad.
So we can
Slash
still
the-
shoot.
No.
Yeah, their throats are split.
good
They're
at throwing
very
things.
quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
Cover their mouth and slit their
you can
windpipe
throw
and they
a
go
blunt
quiet.
object and knock somebody out.
I have martial art. I can knock people out. I can do the Vulcan neck bench.
Mhm.
I have mana bolt. I don't know how well that works against.
It's stun bolts
It
your
stuns. So
quality one. That.
Okay. Alright, so you've got a sniper rifle, you've got knockout drugs. You are currently rigging your drones. Captain Diesel, I need you to make a hardware check for me, please.
What's a hardware check? It's
It should be a skill.
skill.
Actually, no, I need your you don't have maintenance.
I'm giving you 10 of the
Mechanic.
strength stuff.
mechanic, yeah.
There's nothing even.
Okay. We'll go.
But I should have. Oh, it's all stuff that's under mechanics. I have it on there twice.
Yeah.
Hardware?
It's just not listed.
I think it'd be hardware.
Yeah, we're gonna go hardware. So you have a pool of 6.
Pool 6, great. And how many of those am I air hits? Or do I keep?
You take all of them. Or no, your mental limit is
Hardware 6, 2, 4,
no mental limit 5.
5. Okay, so keep all but one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 3 hits.
No glitch.
No glitch.
Okay. All right. So you managed to get your drones rigged up so they have kind of a stinger with the narco-ject on them. And while you're doing that, everyone else who doesn't have anything else to do is loading the injection rounds with the narco-ject.
We have 10 injection rounds, a couple for the drones, and I gave the rest to our ninja.
Okay.
Alright.
So you've got how many? You have three fly spy drones left, right?
Yeah.
Because you lost one in the last mission.
Yep. Yep.
So
3.
that you have 7 doses of Narcoject.
Mm-hmm.
Dusk to carry with you.
Can the drones just attach to something?
Yeah, they can attach
Just, like-
to something.
Can one just ride along with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can set them on
Make a
my
makeshift
shoulder.
body
and
cam
then
and then see.
I could potentially land it on your back and watch your back.
Yeah.
Via that way,
Literally.
too.
All right.
Could have it sting you even to let you know when there's an enemy there. Enemy behind you!
I just see it like fly on me, and I just look at it like, do not sting me.
I'm sitting here. Sting.
So who's going into the woods?
I'm going to have to get at least partially closed for the net, but if I'm going to try and do anything to the network. Because that -2 otherwise would be...
Do we have to be stealthy? I can kill people.
I mean, you can attempt to get on the Shiawase network.
I'm just afraid that's going to... If it's a closed network, that's going to be a red flag right there.
It's just their network. I mean, it's their network.
Okay, I'll hang back and get on the network then. And
I mean, you can pay for access to their network.
how much?
An annual subscription's like 30,000 yen, and that's really all they offer. They don't offer just day passes.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
You can hack on the fly to squeeze your way in there.
That's what I'm going to... That's what I'm going to do. Paying for service. What's wrong with these people?
Well, with your medium lifestyle, you do have 2 networks that you pay for. Just as part of your lifestyle.
It's just covered in the rent.
So you could say you have access to Shiawase Net.
That's.
I don't know anything else about it, so I don't... screw it. I have that.
Alright, so you're on Shiawase Net.
Okay.
Now, the bad news. Out there in the middle of nowhere, you have noise of 4.
Ooh. It's probably long gone from this. So what's me?
This is why I wanted to get local, just to get on the...
Is there any physical devices we can use to help enhance his decorability, like reduce noise or increase radius?
I mean,
not really.
Is there probably a Wi-Fi enhancer?
He has a noise reduction program that he can.
I have a noise reduction program.
But this is noise from being in the middle of
No,
nowhere.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like good old code
So-
cylinder stuff.
Physical proximity is what would help.
Yeah.
us.
He's going tree line, right? You're going
Ish.
south.
You're in an area where there's not really.
No, I'm talking about
broadcast
I'm
towers.
talking about the local wireless of the
There's
combat.
not one.
Oh,
Then,
okay.
Yeah, there is one.
Oh,
This is the sticks.
this is good. I mean, I could get in. I could just go back into town then.
Together, yeah, you could do this all from town. But what you piece together from what the Decker told you, is they paid for a hard line.
Yep. No, I caught that.
So she has a direct plug-in to the Matrix.
But usually, they're like the security cameras or something might be on a local wireless, if depending on the structure of the buildings. If they manually wired
They have a
everything.
hardwire
There's no
Local network. Okay.
there's no WAN
Yep.
in the
Okay.
area.
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretty much park. I'm gonna sit up on the on a good perch area on like a hill.
There's not really a
Kinda
good
hills.
perch that has a good overlook.
You
of
cannot
the
get that truck
spot.
close enough to matter.
Yeah, if you're gonna snipe, you got to go in the woods.
Oh, I wasn't gonna stick by my
Okay,
truck. I was
okay.
just
I
want to
thinking
find
you
like an overlook area that I can see.
Oh, there's
what
plenty of scenic overlooks. It's the Pacific Northwest. There's
Okay.
mountains.
All right, so I want to find a good spot that's within range that I can shoot, and I'm gonna have my 2 of my area spots take cover behind me to watch my back while I snipe.
Sentry mode.
But I should
Yeah.
go
sentry
in
mode,
town
for the
for the
most
best
part.
reception I can get. Right?
You're still going to be dealing with that noise
Mm-hmm.
because you're attempting to get to something in the middle of nowhere.
Yep. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna stick in the truck then,
Okay.
just for physical proximity,
Yep.
which I will probably regret. But
Where do dice?
so will the
need to
noise
go?
reduction program help at all?
Where do you-
It
Or
would help a little bit, yeah.
okay.
Now for my
He wants to know where he wants to go.
it'd be these
Where do you want me
be
to go?
gunnery areas and gunnery cavalry arms.
Yep.
So those two are active, and I still have one slot open
For noise reduction.
for noise reduction.
Alright, so you were going to. You were asked. Dice was asking where he needs to be.
Yeah.
And that's up to you.
Mhm.
Are you going in astrally or are you going in yourself?
Can he do anything when he's astral form?
I can
He's.
only attack the mages, pretty much.
Yeah, you can only attack the mages astrally. You could manifest, but that would drain you a bit to manifest. Yeah, it'd drain you. So,
But he could also at least find the rough physical location.
What if he just summoned like
but
a
he
giant
had no
rock
way to
spirit?
communicate to you.
Yeah.
Can't he run back and tell it? Or,
I mean, he could, but
I mean, like, guarding the building or in the perimeter is good information.
no, very true. So, overdrive.
Yes.
Are you going to be going into the woods?
I can.
So you're going to be going with dusk into the woods.
Are we being sneaky and like
Yeah.
knocking them out, or we?
Astrally.
See if you find somebody
I mean,
first.
you can try to go astrally. You can go physically with them if you want, or you can sit back
Well, I
with me
mean-
and Josh. And
What was the group?
well,
want me to do?
I'm on a hilltop ready
well,
to
I'm
snipe.
not
He's
very
in my
sneaky.
van and
For a
texturally
very
armored.
Remember, I told you, if you're going to go into snipe, you're going to have to get...
You cannot take the van and snipe. You have to
I'm
leave the
not.
van.
I'm going on a hill. I'm leaving-
There's not a good view spot.
I just asked that. You said there were multiple places.
You
to
can
sit.
park the van in a
There
nice
are
spot, but you
multiple
can't
places
snipe
to park
from
the
there.
van, but there's not really any spot you can snipe from.
Oh,
It's too
Okay.
remote of an area.
It's not too remote of an area. The woods are too thick.
Can you climb on top of the tree? I mean, the truck, the van thing.
It doesn't matter.
Um,
yeah, it's just the woods are too
Yeah.
thick.
Oh, so you can't see.
Yes.
You have to
Yeah,
get
see
into the
it
woods to snipe them.
Yeah.
So yeah, which I'm still fine with. But I was my point was I'm just going to sit somewhere in the woods.
You'll have to get into the woods to get closer.
Yeah.
So you just
What
might
do
as
you
well
but
go with
you'll
them
have
first.
to-
first.
Get in with the group.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I would need to go astral then to find them.
Yeah, to find the
Yeah.
mages, you'd have to go astrally.
Yeah. So
Can you like hurt them when you're in astral form or no?
Well, yeah, you can astral
Yeah.
combat the mages in astral.
If the mages
Yeah.
are in astral form.
Yeah.
But if they don't want to fight him, they could just go out of astral form.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
Or if they start losing, then they can get out.
that's even if they can actually perceive. I mean, I can only tell if the two have magic, technically.
Yep.
Don't know if they can.
Just because they're force sensitive doesn't mean they're attuned to the ways of the force.
Exactly. So,
I mean, a brutal plan B I thought for you was summon an air spirit and nuke that generator.
Okay, so stay.
Good
in-
lightning bolt to a generator will make it.
And I do have that
Yeah.
missile launcher from Steel, so,
So yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be recon.
I can always
basically
use that
then,
as a
and
Alright.
find
plan
them,
B.
point them out
So-
to you guys.
we're gonna go ahead and. But you're gonna go in with the group, you think, or are you gonna stay back in the
should
van with
You can.
Falcon?
Yeah, I'll go in.
You have you have like detect life, don't you?
I do have detect life. Yes.
Yeah, you could be our scout.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Falcon is staying back in the van.
Yep.
Are you going to keep the two drones there as Overwatch? For him?
I'll leave one drone there, and I'll bring two with me.
Okay.
Is it possible to set the drone up to just put an like when I go hot VR, can the drone basically just send a warning flash if it
Yeah.
is triggered on anything? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Captain Diesel and two of his Ares drones are going into the woods, along with some fly spies.
Yep. One's on his shoulder. I'll say the other two are on my shoulders for now.
All right.
If they sting you, it's your fault.
Overdrive isn't going into
I
the
bumped
woods.
that button.
No, I am. I'm going with it. Yep.
Yeah, no, you're going into the
Oh,
woods.
okay.
Into the woods.
As well as, I've been resisting singing that, but as well as
Dice is
Dice and Dusk. And we're going to do the assault next time.